Well, today's the 8th of December 2025 and we're
End of our visit
to Stoke-on-Trent, and it says welcome to Stoke-on-Trent up there. We're going, so we're at the Stoke station, about to get our train down to Birmingham, and it's been a sunny day so far. It's quite unusual. It's the first day it's not been pouring with rain. Anyway, we've got to check in through the railway now. Well, we've arrived at the station fairly early, so coffee time. And the first place we went to, they hadn't actually got any coffee. So luckily there's on our platform, which is platform 1, there's a coffee house, so cheers everyone. Well, our train's due now. I'll just show you a little bit of Stoke railway station. The Victorian railway station, quite old and very cold. It's open, completely open at both ends, so the wind just passes all the way through. But there is a nice warm waiting room.
1304 cross-country service to Palma via train. Calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton,
This is our train.
Birmingham Internationl, Coventry, Leamington Spa, Banbury, Oxford, Reading, Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway, Southampton Central, and Ford. This train is called via train.
That's the train bit of the journey done. We now just got off the train and we're in the, well, I suppose this is the train station now. We've got to head towards the airport, and that means getting the little train from here to the airport. Nice, just down there. We've got plenty of time. There's the board. We're going with Ryanair on the way back. Palma, Ryanair, check-in opens at 3:25. So, away we go. Always the plan was to go and get something to eat first, and then check in. Well, that just takes a couple of minutes. Now we've got to go to the back drop-off area. Let's get in one of these lifts.
Doors closing, going down.
Just got in the lift and we're in the check-in area. Check out the check-in area. Ryanair's over there. Well, unfortunately we can't check in. Can't do that until 2 hours before, and we're a little bit more than that. What we had planned to do was to have something to eat, so we thought we'd come and have a look around the airport and see if we can find somewhere to eat.
Nowhere.
And there isn't anywhere. So there's nowhere we can have something to eat unless we go and check the bags in. We can't check the bags in. By the time we check the bags in and gone through, there won't be very much time to it. So, yeah, there seems to be lots of work going on here, but like Palma, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it is winter time. Anyway, we did manage to find coffee. Cost a lot, I'm sure. So
£9.
£9 for 2 coffees. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Well, while we're just sitting here having our coffee, Nita just nipped across to M&S, which is just across the way, and they sell one of her favourite sweets. And,
Our favourites.
Our favourites, okay. They're called rhubarb and custard drops, and I think the M&S ones are amongst the best ones that we've had, so she's got quite a supply in here. Well, we're just in the queue now, and we've been told we still can't check in until 2 hours before. It's quite a long queue, and it's going to take us more than 5 minutes to get to the front of it, so we'll just wait here now. But it looks like we've got to do self-check-in. That'll be interesting. We've seen that with EasyJet, but didn't know Ryanair had implemented it, but they obviously have here at Birmingham Airport. So all the other check-ins, it's just like one little snaking lines, but not many people checking in for anything here. Quite a long queue for us to get to the bag drop-off. Well, that's a bit of a faff, isn't it? You have to do it all yourself. I mean, I just said to the man who was in front of us, think they'll be having us flying the aeroplane for them next. So you have to take the bag through, put it on the scales, press a few buttons, scan your boarding pass that you've got to have on your phone now. It says you can't print it out anymore, and it prints out the luggage label sticker thing that you have to thread through your handle, and then you have to go to another machine, put it on there, and then use one of these scanning guns to scan it, and it just disappears down a tunnel. I don't know. It's I'm sure it's going to put some people off. It's going to be it's making the whole travel a little bit less comfortable than it used to be. It's not really very nice, something like that. So this is what the work is. So they're doing some work here at Birmingham Airport as well. Anita says we won't be going with Ryanair, but we don't really have much choice. It's one of the few airlines that flies where we want to go, when we want to go. EasyJet's another one, but our experience in Gatwick is the same, except there wasn't even a desk you could go to if you had a problem.
Somebody there to help you all the way through.
Yeah, not so many people at this one. There was one guy who was really a bit overwhelmed, and he wouldn't let people go in, so it meant a big queue developed. Anyway, we're through that now, and we've now got to go up to departures. You can't go that way, you've got to go this way. And everything's laned off. You've got to be in this lane or that lane. So this lane looks pretty empty. I'll go down this one. There used to be, I'm sure, escalators we went up here, but I don't know where they've gone. So we now have to go up in a lift. So we've just gone up in the lift. When we come out, we now have to go to security. So that's this way, and they won't let me do any videoing this way, so I'll catch you on the other side. Through security wasn't too bad, and we've got a couple of crackers to wish us on our way. Onwards and upwards to the departure lounge. The notice board there giving the times. Ours is 17:25, and we won't get the gate information for 50 minutes, so maybe that'll give us just time to have a quick bite to eat. And we exit through the gift shop, of course. Dangerous, got world of whiskies ahead. I'm sure whiskey's cheaper in Mallorca than it is here. Not that I drink very much of it really. Just the wee dram now and again. Oh, it's warm in here.
Cigarettes down that way, that's good. Get rid of them.
Keep the cigarettes separate.
I've got something for... I have got something for Anne-Marie.
You're nearly there. Looks just like being in IKEA. And here we are. It's looking pretty busy. We just need to find either somewhere to go and eat or somewhere to sit down. Now, airports tend to look similar. They're all a bit different, aren't they? So we've stopped off at the Peaky Blinders place for lunch, Shelby and Co. And well, Rita's on the ginger beer, and I've got my last pint of IPA in England for a while, probably this year in fact. It's a neck oil again, really one I like, so thanks. Cheers. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Do nicely, and we've ordered some food as well, so if I remember I'll show you that. They've got some things you can buy here, t-shirt or Peaky Blinders drink there. There's a cap at the top of the bars. So we thought we'd do a sharing sort of thing, so we've got a pizza and a Caesar salad over there. Not sure how well that comes out, but that's where we were, Shelby and Co. And there we are, Peaky Blinders. Still really busy. And we got the reindeer. Lots of shops here. Well, we're in the gate now waiting to board. There seems to be quite a lot of people here. It's looking quite busy. I suddenly stopped videoing in the airport because two uniformed ladies who are like pseudo police officers told me to stop videoing them and explained that you're not supposed to video in the airport. At least that's what they thought. Anyway, it's a sort of a very vague rule actually. And they did call over a proper policeman who was a sergeant, and he said you're not allowed to video for commercial purposes. So it's a bit vague. So if you're a holiday maker, you can video, and if you're just going to show it to your family, you can video. You can even put them onto YouTube, but you can't monetize them. And because my videos are monetized, he said that falls against the rules. So I stopped videoing. Anyway. We're just about to get on the plane now, and people are moving, so I'm guessing there's a plane there, but there's a lot of people getting on this plane. Anyway, perhaps catch up with you a little bit later when we get to Palma, and I don't know if the same rules apply there. They did explain that it's different in every airport, and it's down to each individual airport to decide the rules, so it's got nothing to do with the police, nothing to do with any laws. It's a bylaw of the airport. Anyway, better to know than not to know. Well, we've landed and we're in Terminal A on the lower floor. There's an escalator there, but it's the down escalator, so there's the up escalator. Do you want to go on the left or?
No, they've got me stairs. No,
To the floor we left from. Again, pretty much deserted. I don't think there's going to be any flights going out from here, so we're just going to go through this new system, but hopefully we'll go through the resident section, so we won't be fiddling around with the scanning machines, but many of the people on our flight will be having the photograph taken and fingerprints taken. There's a lot of Spanish on the flight as well, so they were going the same place as us. Well, that's quite unbelievable how quick that was through. We just walked through, and there were our bags. Baggage carousel number 1, so first one we came to really, really quick. And well, I know it's December the 8th, so really fast. But that is probably the quickest we've ever gone through security and got our bags in Palma. Hopefully this is how it will run in the run up to Christmas, and then on into the new year when it might get a little bit more busy. But absolutely fantastic today. Hopefully all the people coming from the UK, I think that's some of them, will have got through just as easily as we've done. There's just a few bags left on this carousel. So we just go now, we'll go and find a taxi, and we'll be on our way home. So a good journey, and it's good to be back in Mallorca. It feels much warmer than it did in England. Well, no one waiting for us, we just have to go out, and I think taxis now are down this way because they're doing all the building work, so I think we have to go out of the door. It doesn't work. Yeah, this bit's not quite so clear. There's lots and lots of building work going on at the airport, so the actual taxi rank is a little bit different. So here are the taxis. I'll just walk to the front of the queue. There has been news about there being a fog, and it is a little bit misty, and as we were coming into land we were going through some quite low clouds. But not too bad. Loads of taxis here, that's normal for Palma. Anyway, we're home and we're going to find our taxi. Let's just say goodbye to everybody. Lovely to be home. And thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. So bye for now. Bye.